So today GameStop stock broke out to a high of $25.39, a price that it hasn't been at since July, almost over 5 months. I do believe GameStop stock is getting ready to melt up over $40, and I do believe AMC stock is going to follow shortly after, just like it did in May. But before I do get into why I believe that, make sure to go down and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, because only about 30% of you guys watching my videos are actually subscribed. GameStop looks absolutely beautiful, and we are going to be going over some indicators here, my personal favorite indicators that are indicating a freaking Moass, the mother of all short squeezes. And I'm not going to lie guys, we don't know how high this is going to go, but if you're holding call options, once it hits 40, 50, 60, those would be some ideal price targets, in my opinion, if Roaring Kitty comes back next week. Now, obviously, none of this is financial advice. You guys do your own due diligence before investing into any stock. This is just for educational purposes only. But go ahead and watch my last video. In my last video, I did say that the buying pressure is here, guys. We might dip, to $23.20, but if we do dip, it's going to get bought up. What happened? In the morning, it dipped to $23.20. I bought another 10 contracts of $25 contracts expiring next week. And from $23.20, which we were at in the morning, it went crazy. We were making higher highs and higher lows throughout basically the whole day. Over 15 million shares were traded today. Mind you guys, nothing has came out, no news whatsoever. But ever since we broke out of this triangle, guys, it's been bullish. We recently got this cup and handle, and it was just a perfect textbook cup and handle. What more could you ask for? We got this double bottom here at $20.30. The double bottom, the cup and handle. Now we're trading almost past $25. And just take a look at this. Look at all the green indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 green indicators for GameStop stock. You guys could do whatever you want with your money. But in my opinion, it's time to take some risks here. It is time to get risky. Great risk comes great reward. And I would love to see AMC stock. I would love to see AMC stock stay below $4.50 while GameStop trades past 40, because it is almost guaranteed. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but it basically is almost guaranteed that AMC will have a run after GameStop. Now, the short interest for AMC is way higher than GameStop, and we do have some green indicators here as well. This triangle that we have drawn out for AMC, it hasn't broke out of it yet, like GameStop has. But mark my words, guys, it will follow GameStop. And the main reason I want it to stay below $4.50 is so I can take all my freaking profit from GameStop and basically go balls deep into AMC. From GameStop calls to AMC shares to the freaking moon. It is time to pack your freaking bags. We're going to the moon. This is it. It's do or die here. The volatility is there. The hype is there. Roaring Kitty knows this. And I feel like he's going to update us very, very soon. Now, the RSI. When the RSI was chilling here at 40, I said if we could get to 50 to 60, we're going to see some pretty decent moves. So we were chilling at around 50 for almost a whole week. Today, it spiked up to 69.89, the RSI. It didn't cross 70, but it closed at 69.89. Now, once this does cross 70, it means people are buying like crazy. It has entered this bull zone, and people are going to be buying every freaking dip. And in my opinion, once this does cross 70, which is possibly going to be on Monday, we are going to get some really explosive moves. The last time that it crossed 70, the initial time, we got like a 30% candle. But with everything that's happened, we might just get Moass. We might just get Moass, 100% candle, 200% candle. We saw what happened in pre-market back in May. It can very well happen in pre-market. And I would love for it to happen, so that way no halts, just straight to the freaking moon. Now, what happened back in 2021, we had 2 runs, then the price consolidated a little, and then the third run matched the second run. So according to that logic, if 2021 does repeat here, then we should be hitting a high of around $48. But it is possible that we do get launched to the $100 area. It is definitely possible that we go back to all-time highs past $120. Is it likely? It's not as likely is it going to $40 or $50, but it's possible. It is possible, guys. And all I'm going to say is take your profits on your calls. Hey, you guys could hold your shares all you want. You could exercise your calls even. But if you're holding call options, if you're one of the millions of people that bought calls, take your profit on the Moass. Take your money, guys. But we did hit a high of $25.39, guys. The last time that we passed this was back in July, guys. You know, we had this bump up to $25.02 here before earnings, and then it crashed all the way to $19. We've officially broken past that, guys. We've officially broken out of the triangle. I mean, it doesn't get more bullish than this. That's all I gotta say. It doesn't get more bullish than this. If we bring up the MACD as well, this is something that I've had my eye on. You see both of these lines are across that center line where green meets red, and it's just been steadily going up. Mind you, the last time that these two lines crossed the center line was back around May 8th. On May 8th, it crossed. 5 days later, we hit a high of $80. 5 days later. Monday would be the 6th day that the MACD is across this center line. And I have some interesting theories we're going to get into right now. But I've been saying it for the longest time. GameStop calls, sell, boom, 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 boom. Take your money. And then it doesn't end there. It doesn't freaking end there. That's the beauty of GameStop and AMC. They go hand in hand, in my opinion. So a 10x on GameStop, another 10x on AMC. You're looking at 100x, guys. You're looking at probably $1 million freaking dollars if you play your cards right. Now, I did make this post on Twitter, and, you know, I know a lot of you guys are going to feel the same. So I said, I believe right now we are on the Imoji, and Monday and Tuesday could be the fire, the explosion, and the cheers. So the last 6 emojis, let's just focus on the last 6 emojis in the Roaring Kitty timeline. We got the Chewy dog, we got the American flag, we got the eye. That's a sequence of events that have happened over the past week. On National Cat Day, the news came out that Roaring Kitty sold all his Chewy shares. That was the last thing he posted on Twitter, that he dropped Chewy. Tuesday was the election. We got the flag. Ryan Cohn was extremely happy that Donald Trump won. He's been tweeting like crazy. So that's a flag emoji. And then I do believe the eye emoji is looking at GameStop. Everyone is looking at GameStop right now. That is the eye emoji. I don't think it's been this bullish in all of history, guys. The hype has built up so freaking insanely that there's no saying how high we can go. There isn't no saying how high we can go. I do believe what follows over the next week is the fire, the explosion, and the cheers. And that's just my opinion. It's just a theory. GameStop posted this today, though. You know, about 2 hours before market close, they said, I'm a simple man. I see Leon and Keith, I click. Now, I haven't really gone too deep into this post, but I did look at Leon Hart's YouTube channel. And I was trying to see if it was like Leon and Keith, like if that was the name of the YouTube channel. I couldn't find Keith anywhere. So you guys in the comments, let me know where GameStop got Keith from. Are they talking about this YouTuber? Is there a guy named Keith in this video? Or are they just flat out talking about freaking Keith Gill? I mean, I don't know, guys. You guys let me know. I was trying to find who the hell Keith is in this channel, and I couldn't find Keith anywhere. So I don't know what other Keith they're referring to. This guy said under, I know a Keith. And then the classic Roaring Kitty. This guy said the stock continues to gain momentum. The break of $25 could be explosive. Let's wait and see. Popcorn time. Now, once GameStop crossed $25 today, we saw the price go pretty crazy. It was moving like 10 cents at a time. Something that I have missed for so long. And a lot of people have been commenting on my channel. Oh my God, you're past 400 videos. Oh my gosh, you're finally right. One of the videos. Guys, I'm not guaranteeing you a date. I know that sometimes I do come out with dates and say why I believe something big can happen, but nothing is ever guaranteed. On Monday, for all we know, it could come crashing down. The point is, in my opinion, the Moass, the mother of all short squeezes, is inevitable for GameStop and AMC. Whether it happens in the next year, whether it happens in the next freaking decade, whether it happens when I'm a freaking grandpa, it doesn't matter. The point is, I do believe it's inevitable, and there's nothing else to it. That's just it. So, you guys know my game plan. I'm telling you how it is. My two favorite indicators right here, the RSI, the MACD, are going freaking insane. And, you know, we got all these green indicators here on Webull. And you know the deal. GameStop and AMC, that has always been the freaking play. It was the play in May, and it's going to be the play in November, in my opinion. That's what I'm going to do with my money. I did sell a couple of call options today when GameStop was around $25.10. I sold about like 5 contracts, and I put that money into AMC $5 calls expiring on December 6th. You know, just so I could have that position ready, you know, just have some money in there so when GameStop does rip, I'll freaking be able to load more money into the AMC calls. My goal is possibly to get to 500 contracts expiring on December 6th. 500 $5 contracts. You know, 200 would be nice. 300 would be nice. 500 is absolute YOLO, because if AMC does go back to $10, each contract would be worth $500. So if I could load into 500 contracts and it freaking goes to $10, that's $250,000 right there. I'm going to be freaking bumping the box by Roddy Rich, pulling up an event, guys. That's just how it's going to be. It's either get rich or die trying on this side. That is just it. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you guys doing? Make sure to go down and subscribe. GameStop closed up the day up 6% at $24.88. I do believe we are on the verge of another GameStop Moass. I could be wrong. That's why none of this is financial advice. I do have my money where my mouth is. I'm balls deep in GameStop calls right now. I told you what I'm going to do with the profit if GameStop does moon on Monday and Tuesday. Taking that AMC calls to the freaking moon. Let's go, guys. I'm jacked to the tits. It is going to be the longest weekend of my life. You guys make sure to enjoy your weekend and pack your bags, because we're going to the freaking moon. But I will keep you guys updated on what happens with AMC and GME stocks, so make sure to stay tuned on my channel. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip.
Here we go. Come on. Push it. Buying the dip.